G'day, Darren here from 365 Assist. Just here to show you a little feature I found in my new favourite application of Power Apps. This is Power Apps with the Dataverse in the background, so the database is sitting there, and want to show you how to easily export and update data quite quickly using Microsoft Excel while keeping all the validation from the database and being able to publish it back in pretty quickly. So let's get straight into it. So here I am in Solutions. Solutions are really powerful. They're really good. I use them a lot to be able to go from development to testing and ultimately production. So here we are in a sample solution in Power Apps Dataverse called Asset Checkout, and within that there are tables and apps, etc. But we're going to look at one particular table to be able to do this export. So we'll open up the product table here and just sort of give you a bit of a brief show around just to make sure we're in the right place. So a list of fields that come up here in the columns. Just jump across to data to show you there's some sample data in here. So what we're going to do here is, if we had these records and we want to bulk update them, one of the ways I like to do it, as per the title of this video, is to edit them in Excel. So we go up to data and we go to edit data in Excel. And what that does is downloads an Excel spreadsheet down the bottom here, and when that downloads we open it up. So this opens up the spreadsheet in normal Excel, in your Excel desktop version. And when it opens with nothing there. So you get a bit of a shock going, oh, where's all the data? It's not there. Well, obviously, the first thing you need to do is to be able to edit it. So we enable the editing feature on Excel to be able to do that. And then we get across here the Power App integration system here. Again, it's still blank, but we need to bring the data in from the table. So the data connector opens. In this case, I get an error message. The first time I got this, I got quite a shock about what have I done wrong. I haven't done anything. And it happens to me. It may not happen to you, but I'll show you the reason why it's got here. It's actually not a great message because it doesn't explain it properly, but it basically says that the current user's not got access. And the reason the current user hasn't got access is because I've logged in as a different user up here. So when I log in, I've got somebody else. So I sign out of that user because I've got multiple users I sign into. And this time, I'm going to sign out of the user that it wants me to. Close that window. And then we come back here and get to sign in again, and this time I sign into the correct account. So just log in there. So if you've logged in successfully, you can now see that the login's here and the connector's connected correctly. So now you can see all the data's come up from the database, and here I can just, like a normal spreadsheet, it sits in the table, so you've got to make sure you're still in the table. You can add new records in if you wanted to. And it puts you can add more records, you can update these, you can copy and paste just like a normal spreadsheet. Just make sure it's in the table. Then when you're ready with that, you then come along and you would publish that back to the database again. So it successfully did it. You can also see that if I refresh this, it's added some fields that the table needs, such as the owner, status, and there might be a few other fields in here too. It will also give you very good validation. So there are colors in here. You can see on the right here the values that are allowed. So if I put, because it's a choice field, I imagine, so if I put orange in there, right, and then I try and publish that there, it will probably come up with an error. So there you go. So it's come up with an error because that field is not valid, or that content value is not valid. So that's really good. It really that's really powerful to make sure that those tables stick to integrity and important for that. So that's why it's pretty strong in that respect. So it's pretty powerful, pretty good. You can also, obviously, with Excel, you can export, you can save as, and just use it as a normal sheet for other purposes as well. So I hope you found that useful. Thanks. Bye.